Morning guys, I am Mama Bear to Minnie. I am mom to 15 children and I am here right now in the NICU with my son, but I am editing the video from the other day when I took some of the children over to the USS Constitution, which is on the Freedom Trail. It's either the beginning or the end depending on which way you're going, or maybe it's just the middle, however you want to do it. But so it's the USS Constitution, but it's a museum, and then there is 2 ships to go along with that you're allowed to board both of those ships. So it was really interesting. So on this day we had, I'm trying to think, quite a few of the kids. We had my 2-year-old, my 6-year-old, my 14-year-old, and my 10-year-old on this day. And the other kids will probably go back. We are rotating. We are blessed to have the Ronald McDonald House, so we will be rotating children depending on the week through this museum and through the boats, which is super exciting. But the people who got to go really loved it. There was a lot of hands-on activities, which is so important, especially with younger ones when we are learning, and tons of diagrams and stuff explaining what things were. So I hope y'all enjoy the video. Yep, let's see. You can feel how heavy different things are. So this is how heavy oak is. White oak, this is live oak. And this is fir. What one do you think is the heaviest? What one do you think is the heaviest? I think so too.
This one and then this one.
I agree. Go ahead. She's talking all about the axe. So this part of the museum talks all about how they built the boat, which is the Constitution, which we'll go on in a couple minutes. Read the person right there. Down. A little further down. Yeah, read underneath it.
Paul Revere.
Revere provided the ship with one bell weighing 242 pounds, which he paid $108.90.
It must have been like thousands, a couple thousand maybe. Like that in today's money, because it's tons.
Look at that. What do you think Paul Revere should provide?
Wait for what's his say?
It's asking what do you think Paul Revere did. It's kind of cool. He sent his son to figure out how to do it from the British. Revere agreed and made and remade spikes, bolts, and pins. Revere did as he suggested and made 10 large cannons, calling hot Azariahs, but the Navy couldn't use it because they would fit on the ship. Build a ship. So it shows you how you build a ship. You start off by this piece right here, and then you build the ribs. How do you think these ribs would fit into the keel?
They're flipped over.
The bottom is in a notch.
Yep. So this notch here would go into here, right? And it would turn this way. So it'd kind of be like that, right? And then the deck, so those would be coming up, and then it would come up through the deck here, and then the deck would go on top. Yeah. So now you can build it. You can do this one.
Like this one. Just find them, and then you put. This one's at the top. This one, I think is right. Yeah, this one's here.
Nice.
And that one's up there. And this is the side of a boat. So this is probably this side there, and this one is there.
Oh, good job. How do you think it would fit on? Do you see holes in the top that it might fit through? You want to do it? Okay.
You just pull through.
There we go. What do you think they'd put on the poles?
Or
Good job.
I don't know, just the middle one. The middle one's the highest, right?
You want to build it too? Okay. What's he doing?
This thing just.
Mom, you can pull this out.
I think red are the people who died, and then orange are hurt.
Ready? Distance from the side of the ship is measured in feet. Cannonball impact. Where's step one?
This one's a
No, step one, select your wood. Let's try this. Select your wood. You want to do live oak? Okay, what wood would you have used for the sides? Test your strength with live oak, white oak, and fir. Which one would stop a cannonball at any distance? Step two, move the enemy cannon to increase. Yeah. To increase the force of the cannonball hitting the ship.
So where should I put it?
Where do you want to put it? Okay. And then fire.
This.
Mm-hmm.
And down
What's forcing? Watch the monitor do the cannonballs bounce off. Try it again. Now it's your turn to save the USS Constitution. Turn the yards to change the ship. So if you move this, ooh, see?
You need to follow.
Would you like to be in a warship?
Probably not.
He was 9 years old. He was around your age. How do you think he felt? Think he was scared? Probably so.
Diane, come on. Come on, Mommy.
Wow, look at the boat. Would you want to be on that boat? So in a place like this, you can see how many different people now that we can look up, individual people. And here, there are the little codes that we can find out more about them. And if you go onto the website, they have so much more information. Yeah, it is a very big bow.
Yeah, I know. It's never heard of them.
Would you be the size of an average sailor? How old do you think an average sailor was?
You're not there yet, Isaac.
25.
Almost. 25? Good
I think it
guess.
needs to be smaller head, so you can put your head in there.
Well, I read one of them, and one of them said they're 28. I wrote one of the things. There's
So
right
27.
downstairs, and it said 27 or 28. But that was
So they couldn't read or write. Do you think it would have been hard not to read or write?
What does it say, Mom?
It says all his belongings had to fit in one bag. Do you think all the stuff that you have could fit in one bag? Right now, probably, because we're not at home, but all the stuff at home, do you think that would fit in one bag?
All of the stuff at home?
It's working. How do you think that made them feel? Leaving a new home to start a new life. William Cooper,
Keep
I'm
this
from...
lock of my hair as a tribute of our friendship, lasting and sincere. Mourn not that we so soon must part, for absence will never chill the heart that throbs in unison with thine.
Back up a little bit more, you'll be able to see it. Why is a holy stone? What is a holy stone, and is it a rock or a mock? It's a block of sandstone that sailors used to scrub wooden decks. Some believe it got its name because scrubbing sailors looked as if they were in prayer. Small stones were called prayer books, and bigger stones, Bibles.
That's 2 hours. Stop. That's 3 hours. No, that's that.
Look at this big sail. Yeah, can you do that? Do you think you could stand on there? Like the men do?
Except they would be way up in the air.
Do you need some help? Not for long.
Down here.
Push it in.
Now push this down.
Now push it.
Hard, hard, hard.
Oh, goodness.
Now let go.
Oh, do you feel the bumps on it? Oh, goodness. What's in here? It says you can go on them. It wants you to go on them and try it out because that's how they would have slept. Feel the ground, how it's like soft and squishy. Do you want to try to get in the hammock?
You can do that. You don't have to tell somebody to do it. If you want to do it, you can do it.
This floor's soft.
Yep.
Yeah, this is how they go to sleep.
Mealtime is my favorite time of day. The sailors and I eat what's called mess. We're a family. Are my family. We drink, we laugh, and we tell stories too. My messmates make the hard life of a sailor a little more pleasant. Our bond is strong, and we always look out for each other. What is missing from a sailor's diet? What do you think it is? Raw cheese.
What's missing from the sailor's diet? Water.
Fruits and vegetables are difficult to keep fresh. Eating sauerkraut helps sailors stay healthy.
Oh my goodness. It's a rat.
What's it say?
I thought it was a real
Food
rat.
healthy.
No.
A diet high in fat is
It's not. I'm just supposed to go because it's brown.
gave us our energy.
Ah, ah.
Can you see it? Yuck.
Yes,
What's for dinner? Our food is stored in barrels without refrigeration. Food has to be salted, dried, pickled, and kept for a long cruise.
Isaac. Because if you want to get in, you gotta get in. I'm gonna get in. Isaac.
Whoa, goodness, is the food good?
It would be sailing, and we would be around.
I'm actually really amazed at this museum. I think it has so many hands-on activities. It is perfect for children of all ages. Yeah, lots of information in here. And if you go to the website, they have a ton more information that's printable, all PDF files that you can print off and look at. So even if you are not able to come and see the USS Constitution, they have a lot of information on it on the website. Careful not to pinch your finger. This being my first action I was in, you can imagine yourself what were in my feelings to hear the horrid groans of the wounded and dying. The deck of the conquered British ship was covered with brains and blood, teeth, pieces of bones, fingers, and large pieces of flesh.
Rejoice in Eden. Wait a minute.
Do one.
Yeah, you don't pull both.
It's already at the end, so it needs to be this one.
This one.
Yep. They're moving the goat. Do you want to try? Go over there with the kids. You can have a turn. Right there with the kids.
With kid, right? You can't reach the boys. You have to go pull the rope. So here I come. Yeah. Fight me.
So as you guys know, I love books, and so what I do is I take pictures of the books that are in museums so that later on I can look those up at the library or on thrift books. So I thought that I would share these with you so you could do the same if you are interested in furthering your education. So here we have a spot, it looks like where they bring the boats in order to make repairs on the underside of the boats, which is right next to the dock of all the 3 boats. So we're going to look at 2 boats today. One is the Cason, and then the other one is the USS Constitution. And here we go. There is stroller parking alongside of the ship, so if you want to leave your stroller right there, you can, and then just board the ship. So this destroyer was built in 1943, and it was built during World War II, and it engaged in 7 Pacific battles. During World War II, in this Pacific, the ship's 10 40mm guns mounts were crucial to her survival. Each gun had 2 barrels. Oh, all right, let's go this way. The galley. Wow. What do you think these are? What do you think these are?
Stove.
Oven? It's kind of like our oven. I need the sink. Fan. Would you want to cook while you were driving? That is. We need that mixer. We should bring that to our house.
Can't bring this boat.
Well, yes. Look at the big whisker.
And look at the sand.
Oh, let's go back to this one.
Look at the big whisker. Oh,
We're not
that
allowed
one's
to
closed.
use. It was closed at that area.
This one's not closed. Yeah. You can look in this. Just a little you can look. Alright, that's a bit.
I saw the light in there and I was like, I know, I think that might be somebody's room.
No, hey, not. You can get down when we're outside. Because I know where that smell is. Come here.
Do you want to hold my hand?
They stay close.
Mom, they have that.
That's what smells is rotten meat now. Mom, there's an old-fashioned TV over here. It's
Yeah.
kind of cool. See, that's the escape. That's where you, yeah. But a watch reduce. Yeah.
It's interesting, the whole feel or vibe for this ship was just very 1940s with the music and the color green and just all the things. So the outside of the ship was really cool but very nerve-wracking. As you can see, the railing is not, it's sturdy but it's not sturdy. I was having a little bit of an issue with that, just thinking that the kids were gonna like go over, but I'm like that on boats anyway. Anyway, here is the monument at Bunker Hill, which we are going to be visiting on another day. Exciting. So it takes you back in time when you're into a place like this. It really does. It's just so amazing to like step your foot back into like a whole another year, like decades later, which is really amazing to be able to experience with your children. See the guns up there?
Let's find
Yeah, you can. You have to look through the glass. So.
They're not as tall as the glass, so I can look here.
That's where they load all the guns and stuff, right? I would like to mention not only are these like beautiful places to visit, but they are on a donation basis. So both the museum, the USS Constitution, this boat, which is the Cassin, maybe I'm saying it wrong, as well as the USS Constitution are all on a donation basis. So when approaching the shipyard, you'll notice a bunch of officers there, and I thought we had to go through there because it said it was going to be high level of security. And so, yeah, but they're actually for this USS Nantucket boat. So on the other side of that is the USS Constitution. There is such a different feel on this boat than there was on the Cassin. It's like a lot more older. And yeah, just a totally different vibe you get from it. How far could you see if you were on here to shoot the cannons? Huh? Look at that. Would you want to stand way up there? Or like in the museum, put something way up there? To steer the ship. Do you want to go downstairs?
Yeah.
You have to walk backwards down the stairs. Turn around.
27 years old and has been victorious in 33 at-sea engagements. This is an active-duty U.S. Navy warship with an active-duty U.S. Navy sailor posted on every deck. The sailors can answer any question about the ship.
So here under the deck there was all of the different types of artillery, and sorry, can you guys dizzy a little bit there. It was really interesting to see the difference of the way the ships were set up as well, from the Cassin to this one here. When we were here, there was some sort of training or whatever going on as well, so you'll probably see the National Guard in there. So there in the back part there was like these, maybe like a war cabinet room. Interesting. I found the most interesting part, like this part here, where there is all of the books that we read for people to sleep in. I just can't imagine. I understand like the hammocks, but I can't imagine like sleeping on a hammock while in a boat. You'd be like rocking back and forth. I don't know. So many people must have got just regular like sickness from that. I don't know. I think I probably would. And I'm not one to get like sick at sea, but imagine just eating yucky food and not being able to, yeah. Anyway, so this was showing how they would store their stuff underneath, which was good that it showed that, because my children were asking how they stored their stuff or where they put stuff, because at the USS Constitution they have a picture of how much stuff they were allowed to bring, so they wanted to know where they could put that. So yeah, it's also amazing just to think about the materials used to make both of the ships. So this is made mainly of oak, and inside of the museum, that's why it was showing us the different types of oak versus fir, live oak, so that you could tell the difference. And cannonballs were shot at this boat and it didn't destroy it. So back here there was little bays or little rooms. They were probably maybe like 6 by 9. It didn't give the size, that's just my general guessing how big they were. And so we were looking at each one, and I was thinking, okay, I guess they're all just empty bays. So we were looking at each one. This is where the training was going on. I guess there was some military people going down into the bottom of the boat doing some things. So all the kids on the boat were kind of interested in where they're going. Oh, you came down here. They weren't saying where they're going or what they were doing. And eventually we looked in one of those, and two of them had an actual setup of what they might look like with a little desk, and you can just see war room happening down there. So this is the boat. We took a couple pictures as we left, and we had a great day. Hope you all have a blessed day, and if you get a chance to visit the ship,